Hello? Thank you. Are you excited to see? Is everybody excited to see? I don't know how long I should wait until I can reveal myself officially. But I'm here. Can you see me? This is so fun. This is gonna be so fun. I'm so excited. Do you like this? It looks pretty funny. I just stole this background off of a free backgrounds website. All right, you ready? Is everybody ready? Should I wait? Should I do it now? I don't know when is the best time. Now you get to watch a VTuber officially. Alright, ready? It's me! I'm real. And I got hands too. I got hands. I got whole hands. I got everything. Do you love me? Does everybody love me? Don't bomb. I got hands. 2 hands. They're very funny, but they're real. They work. I mixed up the emotes a little because I wanted some of my own emotes. I'm real life. Look how real I am. Yeah, I got the whole thing. Hello, everybody. They're here. The person who modeled this is here. The person who created me. Adi Pratna. I hope I said that right. They're here in this chat right now. There, right there. They did a great job. I really love this. Okay, ready? I gotta fix my hands. Boom. Hands. I don't have the hands thing set up good yet, but like, it's pretty good. Isn't that pretty cool? I can like actually move my fingers and stuff. I got hands. Like I'm typing, but I'm not really typing. I'm holding my hands in the air. But it looks like I'm typing, right? And I got this big fluffy hair. And I got cute boobies. I have it all. I have everything. I look so perfect. Look how beautiful my eyes are. I can't get that close to you, but if you could see my eyes up close, you'd see how beautiful they are. I got hands. I got the whole thing. The eyes are really beautiful. And you can see I'm 3D too. I'm not just 2D too. I'm a whole 3D. So I'm cute, right? Everybody loves me. Everybody loves me. Love you, Slimy. Hi. Hello, everybody. And I put on this music because this is my favorite kind of music. I don't really have a whole lot planned for this. I was gonna I can show off some stuff, right? I'm gonna show off a few things about me. But I don't have anything super fancy planned or anything. But I was just gonna show off some things. Are you ready? So I studied VTuber things to see what people do on their debut and stuff. So now I'm over here. I got this little chat behind me. And I have this whole thing where I can now show you things. Like these fun facts about me. These are all of my facts. Officially. I couldn't really think of things to put here. So I hope you like these things. I hope you're all learning so much. Yeah, you should. I am the model debut, clearly. I am doing really good with this. It's kind of stressful, which is weird because I've been streaming for a while now. But to have my whole face out there is really something else. I love Eris. And I love all of you. Do you like these? I can maybe point to them. I can't point that good, but I can like wave my hand in that direction. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, a long time ago. This is better than Skyrim VR. I can actually put this in Skyrim VR, but no, this is my face. This is my only face. Do you understand? Do you understand? This is my only face. That is the rules now. I don't exist in real life anymore. I am only purely in virtual world. Look how cute my hair is! Hello? This is so cute. I'll get a memory flashlight, I will. Alright, listen. Did you all read these? I'm 6 feet tall. I think some people knew that already. I can probably float through the air if I really wanted to. I felt like that was important because I can probably float. I just never tried. Grant wishes. That's probably true. Don't test it, but like if you catch me at 11:11 on a good day, yeah, exactly. Juan understands me. Juan understands me. Can't grant my own wishes. I think that's like a general genie rule, but that's just how it is. I'm really cool. And then I wrote I don't have any more things, but then I thought of more things, so I crossed that out. I'm really bad at drawing, but I want to be good, but I'm not like good, so I'm not gonna be able to be good. But I wish I could, so that's there. I'm not gonna practice. I will not get better, but if I could, I totally would. So keep that in mind. I'm good at driving, I think. That one was just kind of like a baller out there. I don't think anyone can grant their own wishes. I think that's just a thing. Yo, thank you, anonymous cheer. Maybe. A lot of these things I'm not totally sure about. I left this open-ended in case I wanted to write more things. You like that? You can actually see what I'm writing. But if I did really want to write, I could write here. If I truly wished to write things, I could write things. That's a fact. That is an official fact. Yeah, see? VTuber brings it in. And a non-centret. Wait, really? So many centrets. Thank you everyone for following who just followed, by the way. Now your ferret's on the bottom. Welcome to my army of tiny little Pokemon and various other things sometimes. I love all you guys. That's also a fact. I'm gonna add that, hold on. Ready? Do you like that? Alright, so that's all I have for the facts. But that's all I have for the facts. I do like the Volborb with the banana. My thing is over here. Can you see me? You can see me. I'm right here. I can see myself, actually. I can see you all. Thank you again for being here. This is very important to me. Pick an emote. You can pick any of the ones I have right now. I shuffled in new emotes. So if you want to use a new emote, you can. All right, here's my likes and my dislikes. I really couldn't think of much for this. I was trying to think of things to put for likes and dislikes, but I don't think there's anything that no one really knows about me. I don't like nuts. I think their texture is bad. But I do like Nutella. So that's got to count for something. I don't like the little hard bits in the food. The little hard bits. See, I can say little with my hands now. The little hard bits. Little bit of hard bits in the food. I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of that. See? People are allergic to peanuts. That's important to keep in mind. I don't like any nuts. I don't think I've ever met a nut that I liked. I like peanut butter. I like Nutella. I like Ferret. That's my favorite Pokemon. I like Pikmin. You all knew that already. Probably. You probably already knew that, but you may know that. I like positiveness and fun times. I don't know. That's a little boasty maybe. Doesn't everyone say that? But you know, I really do. I don't like bad times. Some people might like bad times. Some people thrive for the bad times. I don't like the bad times. I'm not about the bad times. God, look how cute I am though. This is so fun because I'm real. This is like real life. Some people don't like fun times. Back to tell you, thank you. I think I'm cute as well. I really like that my hands are like behind my back and then I can take them out and be like, hi. I can be like, hi. I can move my fingers. This is crazy. Anyway, that's all I had for my likes and dislikes. I hope you liked that. I don't know what else I like or dislike. Maybe nothing. This is my only true likes and dislikes. I hope you all like this music. I'd like to shout out the Lo-Fi Paper Mario Beats to Study to radio. I didn't select this. This is like an actual YouTube radio. But it's all Paper Mario themed, so that's why it's good. Here's the series I like. And also series I don't like. I put that in there. Just to have it in there, I suppose. But I like Pikmin. Yo, subscribe. Thank you. Oh, Slimy gifted to Ash. Thank you, Slimy. That's my first VTuber subscriber. Now I will love Eris forever. I like Pikmin. I don't like League. I'll explain it. Let me say I like Pikmin. I like Duck Game Kirby. All Kirby games. Every Kirby game. I like Luigi's Mansion. I didn't even know I put that on there. I think I subconsciously like Luigi's Mansion. I like Halo. I like Pikmin. Did I put that on there twice? I put that on there more than once. I didn't mean to. I like Pikmin. Okay. I like Pokemon. Obviously. That one's a little obvious. I like Paper Mario. I think that one's also obvious at this point. I like Cookie Run. Yeah, I put Cookie Run on there. Thank you, Anonymous Cheer. It looks like I'm gonna eat it, right? Yo, I wish I could drop the bits into my mouth. Is that weird? Maybe that's weird. I shouldn't have said that. I like Cookie Run. I really like the game. And the Kingdom. Cookie Run Kingdom. I mean, all of the series, I just like in general. I feel like that's weird. Because it's just a mobile game, so it's kind of weird to say that publicly. But now I have a virtual face, so I'm going to say these things publicly. Elder Scrolls Fallout. I think everyone kind of likes those games anyway. But I like those games. Portal, you know. I like Portal. Sonic Adventure specifically. I put specifically because I don't play the other Sonic games. I only play the Sonic Adventure games. I think that's important to keep in mind. And then series I don't like is just League of Legends. I really don't like MOBAs. I could have just put MOBAs, but I feel like League of Legends specifically. It's not even that I don't like League of Legends, because I like some of the character designs. but I don't like MOBAs. And League of Legends is just the most popular one. So that's why I put that there. Oh yeah, this song is a banger. There's like 3 versions of the songs on here. MOBAs are not fun. MOBAs are not fun. Alright, listen. Here's what else I have for you. These are my projects. I know most of you probably are aware of the projects I work on. But these are also projects I want to do. So I think that's important. So I'm working on my own Pikmin hack. I've talked about this before somewhat. I'm not going to talk more about it because I will talk about it when the time comes. PokeCart, it's kind of on hold because I got bored with it. But I do want to finish it eventually. Pokemon Azure, I've been working on for like 7 years. That is quite a project, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really talk about the Pikmin hack, but I think I've mentioned that I'm making one. I think the PokeCart thing, I'll get back to PokeCart eventually. I have a lot of other things, like a thing I work on with NubTub about Mouse. That's coming soon. That's actually something I might release for the first time in all of my projects' lifespans. But I also have projects I want to do. I've been seeing a lot of Paper Mario 1000-Year Door hacking stuff going on lately. I'd really like to get into that. So I'm probably going to look into that once I finish Pikmin stuff. I want to make my own game. I've been playing around with Unity a lot. I think it would be really fun to make little games. That's also this one on the end here is about the little games. I wish I could point. You see what I'm pointing at, right? Down there. I want to make little games. They're both the same thing. I basically put that twice. Pikmin Cart is something that I was thinking about while I was doing PokeCart, and I actually started that. I put Olimar into Double Dash. It didn't come across well with the lighting because the lighting in Pikmin is weird. Revive Pokeball? I don't know. I was also thinking maybe just making my own Smash where I just replace all the characters or like add new characters that are entirely just things that I like because I am a very selfish person. Pokemon Azure is by far the largest project I have ever worked on. It is insane the amount of work that it takes to make such a big game. There is a whole Discord about it. That's projectazure.com/Discord, I think, if you really want to check it out. But we don't really post updates because we mostly just work on stuff in secret so we can reveal everything once it's out. So if you're waiting for Azure, you're going to be waiting for a little while longer, but it is getting a lot of work done. That is a project that I have like a full team on. We got a ton of people working on it. It's going to be really, really cool. But, you know, things are coming and going. That's just how it is. Yeah, you should look into it sometime. That's actually by far my largest project and probably will be for a long time. Because everything else I mostly work on by myself. So having a team on a project is a lot different. Yeah, I mean, we've announced some stuff, and we have a website that has a lot of stuff, projectazure.com. But I haven't, like, I'm trying not to post too much because there's a lot of content in this game, and I want a lot of people to discover it for the first time in the game. I think that's a lot cooler. I don't like when they reveal a whole bunch of stuff about games all at once. Yeah, everyone can stream Azure. I will gladly host anyone who streams Azure. What is this? This is my info. I have an art tag. I made an art tag. I don't know if anyone wants to draw me, but I decided I would put that out there just in case. Thank you. Just in case anyone ever draws me. I'm also gonna I still commission people all the time for art. So I'll probably tell them to tag it with that too, just so it looks like people are drawing me. Because I deserve it and I'm really cute. But if anyone ever actually wants to draw me, you can. Hashtag sleepy art. I looked at the hashtag. There's a whole bunch of stuff from like 2016 of like artists that were tired when they were drawing. Whatever, I'm taking the hashtag. I don't care. These are all my ats and stuff. You guys probably already know this. If you don't, I think now you can go to sleepydrachi.com and I made it direct to a bunch of my links. So if you really want to check that out, you can. Sleepy art. Look at me. All right, listen. I don't care about donations. I think I've said that before. I don't have a donate button. I'm not interested in taking donations. I don't need your money. What I want is 75 average viewers so I can have partner on Twitch, and then I can get more emotes, and that's all I really want. That's literally all I want. I don't think I'm going to hit 75 active viewers or average viewers at any time ever, but it is a pipe dream. I don't want to try really hard for it. I just want it to happen. So maybe just check that out. Maybe just check me out, right? All right, listen. That's it. I love you all. I thank you all. I also have this I started making an extra information thing, but I didn't get very far with it. So you can just look at that. Yeah, my arm breaks sometimes. It's because, all right, when I get my arm thing set up right, it's gonna be so cool because it'll be like here on my shirt and it'll see my hands anywhere they are at any time. Right now it's on my desk, so I have to hold my hands here. No, it's actually called a leap motion. It's pretty cool. People use it with VR and stuff. I don't care so much about the VR and stuff. I just wanted to be able to move my hands around. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I have the power of VTubers. I don't know if that's gonna mean anything in the long term. What game has support for it? You can okay. I'm not gonna get too deep into this, but they literally have a Steam VR driver for it that replaces any controller you want with the leap motion, and your hand will actually control what button you're pressing, as if you were holding a controller. So you can actually play like pretty much any game. It's pretty cool. I haven't tried that yet, but I saw a video of it and it looked like it worked really well. So anyway, that's it. That's all my extras I have. And now to finish it off, I decided that I would do a tier list of the Pikmin 1 ship parts based on how necessary they are to get off the planet. I feel like this is a good time for this. All right? I really wanted to talk about this publicly. Okay? No, yeah, because I was talking to someone about this morning, and I was just thinking that we've had this discussion before. I have had this discussion many times in many servers, and I feel like it's time to just put it to rest. So listen, what's your question? See, the thing is, cheesecake was amazing. Slimy bought me a whole cheesecake for some reason. It is absolutely massive. It barely fit in my fridge. I don't know why you did that. I love you, but I also hate you for that. I will buy you a cheesecake when I have the necessary power to do so. I don't know why you bought me a whole cheesecake. I wasn't even expecting it. I got home from work. I believe it was s'mores cheesecake. I got home from work and a DoorDash driver like pulled up and was like, "Here," like as I was getting out of my car, and I was like, "What?" And then it was literally just a burger and a whole cheesecake. A whole cheesecake. These cheesecakes are big. I've never seen a whole cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory before. So I assumed it was Eris because I wouldn't expect, Slimy to DoorDash food to my house. Yeah, a burger too. But it was Slimy. The burger was good. It was one of those Steve? Cheese stuffed burgers. I have emotions, by the way. It just tracked my hand doing this, and I didn't even mean to do that. I forgot that I could see my hand. I have emotions. I wanted to show them off, but I don't know which buttons do which emotions right now. And I also don't know if pressing these buttons is gonna end my stream somehow. So bear with me here. Okay? Ready? None of them are working. None of my emotions work. Alright, I'm not gonna show off my emotions right now. But you will see my emotions soon enough. I have emotions. I forget which buttons it is. I set up buttons for emotions. I'm real life sleepy. Hi, Omar. I don't have emotions right now, but I have. Wait, they don't have individual slices of s'more cheesecake? That is crazy. I have some emotions. I can make emotion with my face. Look. I'm cute when I do this. And I'm cute when I do this. And I can actually go really far. Look at my hair. Get real close and personal with my hair. I just jolted back into place. Hello, everybody. I have one emotion and it's cute. I agree with that. I'll show off my emotions in tomorrow's stream, probably, maybe. But I'd like to thank you to Adi Priyatna again, one more time, who made me a real girl. Sleepy draft tomorrow. I will talk about that soon. But first, I'm going to do this tier list. I'm going to do this tier list. Thank you, Eddie. I really love this. I really extra love this. I think I look amazing. This is like my favorite thing. All right, listen. We're gonna talk about the tier list, especially because I had someone say that you wouldn't need the analog. Okay. Someone, I'm not naming names, said the analog computer would not be necessary for taking off in Pikmin. I heavily disagree. I'm gonna put this in absolutely needed. I think you need a computer to take off. If you're in a spaceship, you're stranded. No, it wasn't Pat. You're in a spaceship and you're stranded on a planet and you're trying to take off to the planet. You need a computer. There's no way that a computer is not needed. Yeah, right? It does all the math. It does everything for you. And you're gonna like sit there and say like, oh, okay, this was the argument, was you can do it manually. No, you can't do anything manually. That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense. Because if you're typing like calculations, it sends you home. I mean, theoretically, no, absolutely not. I don't think a normal freight captain, delivery boy in space could do all the calculations, could activate his warp drive, everything. He would need so much to get home. It's not even worth like talking about. Like, I just believe this is absolutely needed. I don't see any way you could get off a planet. It's based on, realistically what parts you need. No, not get somewhere. He went home. He was very far from home. You have to keep that in mind. This is very far from Hakate. He did. He went home first. Officially. Yeah? Why do you say no? Where did he go? Tell me where he went. Not telling me where he went. You have to get back home. He is able to get off world just using his engine. So that's not in this, Yeah, so yeah, we could actually say that right now. The safe is actually officially not a needed part to get off the planet. But also, it's definitely not needed. All this safe has is money. The Libra and Sagittarius, I'm sorry, I'm going realistic. We don't need them. You don't need them. My argument for why you might have needed them is that you would need like, you would need a way like off the planet. The motivational, you need them in the game, all right? How do I explain this? Yo, I'm gonna make this a little bigger. You need those to get off the planet in the game, and I believe that has to do with like, it has to do with moral support, okay? But I don't think realistically you would need some random buttons. They're like glow lights on the side of your car basically to get off. There's kids' birthstones, yeah, but that's nothing. I don't think they might have covered holes in the hole. I don't think they're necessary. I'm just saying I don't think they're necessary. This is my tier list. I don't think these little lights are necessary. You could repair it with anything else. And to go off that, okay, so here's the next thing, right? So we have like the anti-dioxin filter, okay? It fits on a rocket's exhaust port and filters the disease-carrying agents from the ship's exhaust. I think this actually just is not necessary at all. It says it doesn't pollute a planet's atmosphere, making Captain Olimar feel better. But this kind of encloses you. This encloses you, so it feels important because it filters poison and stuff, which sounds important. But that's coming out of the ship. Right now, I'm talking about the anti-dioxin filter. All right, it filters stuff. Not for Olimar though, for the planet. So actually, I'm gonna put that in probably not needed, only because it does cover holes in the ship. I don't think it's needed, but I do think that it seems like it does a little bit for the ship, so I'm not entirely sure, but I'm gonna put it in probably not needed, because it seems like it's more like a Olimar is trying to be environmentally friendly thing. No, everything I'm saying is definitive by law. I am the cute girl. Nubtub, you are not. You're not cute or a girl. I'm sorry to hit you with the hard facts. This is real tier list. This is real tier list. All right, listen. The automatic gear. It chugs along at its own pace and makes piloting easier, giving Captain Olimar time to concentrate on finer points of space travel. I'm honestly going to say this is definitely not needed. All it does is enhance his ability to relax. I don't think it's needed. I don't think it helps in any way. I think all it does is let Olimar relax. That's all it does. That's all it's needed for. So I'm going to say it's probably not needed. Probably not needed. He can drive the ship manually. It may be a pain in the ass, but I believe that it's not needed. It's pretty much like autopilot basically. So that's where I'm putting that one, okay? Next up we have this one is called the Bow Spirit. Okay? This one says it's the face of the dolphin designed by Captain Olimar, gives the dolphin its sleek shape. Okay, this is like the nose of the dolphin. Whether or not that's important seems pretty debatable. I don't know. A bowsprit in real life is a pole that extends forward of a ship from the prow of the vessel. I don't think it does anything really. I'm gonna put it. I almost wanted to put it in debatable because I feel like it covers the front of the ship. Yeah, okay, aerodynamics are important if you want to leave atmosphere, but keep in mind he does leave atmosphere without everything except for the engine. Everything except for the engine, he can leave the planet's. Well, does he leave atmosphere? Maybe not. He might just be outer atmosphere. I'm gonna keep it in debatable because I agree that the aerodynamics are important. The computer is needed, Nubtub. He is a delivery boy in space. He does not know how to do anything himself. He's not calculating coordinates to go home. He's gonna die in space if he doesn't have a computer. It's like, imagine taking someone from their home and dropping them in like the other side of the country. You won't know how to get home. You will die. You will die. You give them a GPS, a phone, a smartphone, solves every problem. Every problem. You're not finding your way home in space. Okay, ignore dropping on the other side of the country. Dropping in the middle of the desert. He does not know space geography. No one knows space geography. Do you know how big space is? Yeah, okay, he can manage an army, but that doesn't mean he's getting home in space. Imagine anything. Imagine being dropped in the middle of the ocean and not knowing if you're swimming towards or away land. Versus knowing, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, let me explain how space works. Constellations will change based on where you are in space. You can't actually use them in space. It makes sense for the North Star because we're on one planet And we only have one North Star. But if you're in space, you can't. You can't just know. You can't use constellation. He doesn't even know where this planet is. He doesn't know anything about PNF 404. He was chilling. In the guidebook for the game, he says that he was making a coffee, or a tea. I think it was a tea, sorry. He was making a tea at the time when this happened. He literally put his car in autopilot, and he said, I'm just drifting through space as a vacation for some reason. I don't know why. Whatever. He did that. So basically, he has no idea where he is. So without a computer, you're not getting home. I'm just saying that. You're going to drift into some random planet, and you're going to die. So that's how it is. You're making me spend way too much time explaining this computer. Okay? Listen. What's next? The Kronos reactor. Mandatory ship part. It uses technology to warp the space-time continuum and turn it into energy. This seems incredibly important. Without energy, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. This is literally the main part of the engine. This is like the reason he can't go anywhere. This is literally his fuel source. Like this is absolutely needed. It's what boosts him all the way, you know? That's I think this one's not even debatable. I think that's a solid place to put that one. All right. Now we're going to move on to the there it is. Eternal fuel dynamo. Speaking of fuel sources, this is literally eternal fuel source. It pretty much looks like two huge batteries. Let's see. Provides Captain Olimar with infinite amount of energy. Now you have to be like, the Kronos reactor already seems to give him a lot of energy. But this looks like it powers the ship. It says with infinite amounts of energy, he doesn't have to use candles in order to conserve fuel. So, okay, so it's like, I think there's a limit to the Kronos reactor. And I think this gives you, hi Bran, this gives you the extra power. It's a power storage, I guess. Yeah, this one's to power the ship, like a car battery. Can you run a car without a car battery? No. Well, Olimar can run a ship without any of these parts. But we won't even need to talk about that because he gets the engine, so that's all he needs, really. This is for everything that isn't thrust, which I don't know. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna put this one in probably needed. I don't know if he can get by with just candles. Right? If he just uses candles and purely uses all of this power to boost his ship, I think he might be able to make it home. Yeah, he doesn't need, yeah, exactly. So the ship, this is basically probably needed, but I'm not gonna say for sure that it's absolutely needed. So that's where we're gonna put that one, okay? Next is the extraordinary bolt. This one says, red plating on the bottom. It is described by Olimar as extraordinary. I bought this incredible bolt because the salesman told me of its extraordinary quality that is indiscernible to the average person. Exactly what makes it so extraordinary is a secret. This is nothing. This bolt is literally useless. Yeah, this is to fully make it home, and this bolt is absolutely not needed. Absolutely not needed. He was swindled. He was completely swindled by some salesman. He was swindled. It's over. He doesn't need this bolt. Okay. Let's see. All right, next we got this okay, so this one's a little weird because he doesn't know. He doesn't know what the Geiger counter does. Obviously we do. It's radiation detection. He doesn't seem to care. He ignores it. Every time this thing goes crazy, he ignores it. He does not flinch when this thing goes off. So that kind of means like he doesn't need it. I know that realistically you need a Geiger counter, but it seems like Hawkatations might be resistant to radiation. This is difficult because we don't know enough about his race to really say, but I'm gonna put it in probably not needed. I'm not gonna say it's totally not needed, but it seems like he really doesn't care about this thing. Yeah, his whole galaxy could be filled with radiation. So, you know, think about that. Think about that. Okay. Next up, we have the gluon drive. This one says the gluon drive uses quark binding metaphysical gluons. This actually makes up the top part of the hull, but apparently it makes the dolphin like make noise. In real life, gluons are the theoretical particles responsible for the strong nuclear force. They hold quarks, elementary particles, together like glue. The gluon drive is the heaviest part in the game in international versions of Pikmin. In the Japanese version, it's not the heaviest part in the game. The secret safe is 85 Pikmin. Goddamn. Well, that's I don't actually know if this is important. I don't actually know if this is important. I'm going to put it in probably not, because the name gluon drive sounds important. But I don't know if it is. Maybe it is for like, I'm gonna move it to debatable. It is part of the whole, which seems like it's probably pretty important. I believe it's some kind of like nuclear power to the ship, I think. That's what I think. So that's what I'm getting out of this. So I'm gonna put it in debatable just because I feel like it could be. Right? Okay. We have gravity jumper. Manipulates the force of gravity and gives the dolphin the final boost to jump to super light speed. This is absolutely needed. Making the dolphin fly through space like a dolphin swimming in water. This is literally important. This is literally how he will get home. There is no way you can say that this is not absolutely needed. You need the hyperdrive if you want to get anywhere in space. So we're gonna put that in absolutely needed. Okay. Next up, we have the guard satellite. Now, this one says it guards him and the dolphin in deep space. He could sleep better at night with his part running. Protected armor many times from space pirates, but somehow it didn't detect the giant meteor that hit the SS Dolphin. That's a little iffy, but it protects you from pirates, which feels important. It's not needed. I will say for sure it's not needed. I'm gonna put it in debatable because it does protect you, but it doesn't actually do anything. He's an easy target, but there's no guarantee that he would need this at all, which is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Is it required for beating the game? No, Pat, we're not going by that. If we went by that, this tier list would be done already. The Nova Blaster, actually, ironically enough, is not required to complete the game. Yes, this is required to beat the game. It is. So yeah, the Nova Blaster is one of the things that is not needed, which is pretty interesting because it literally defeats like meteors and stuff for you. All right, next we have the radio, which some people apparently thought was pretty important. But listen, I'm gonna tell you, it emits a SOS signal and emits voices to counteract the loneliness of space. While that sounds important, I'm probably gonna put this one in debatable. I don't really think it's needed. Because, first of all, it's not doing anything. It doesn't help. No one comes to save him on the planet. And if he can get off the planet, he doesn't need it. He doesn't need it really in any situation. I almost want to put it in probably not needed. I'm gonna say probably not needed. Just because hi Tater DG, thank you for following. I don't think that it's needed. If he dies, someone's gonna find the dolphin. But this isn't about if he dies, this is about getting home. We're not talking about will someone find his body when he dies in the abyssal space. We're talking about him getting home. He doesn't need it to get home. He doesn't need to get home. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yo, DG Duck Game? Are you a Duck Game? Are you a Duck Game player? Thank you for following. I will hear you out. I will hear you out, but you know what? I'm pretty set on this. Tater is like, the Duck Game? What does that mean? What if you didn't have a computer, but you had a radio to communicate with people to find your way home? No, that's so dumb. Why wouldn't you just want a computer? No, that doesn't make any sense. You don't know. Okay. I'm going back into the idea of space. I'm going back into the idea of space. If you don't know how to get to society, sending out an SOS signal will not matter. Will not matter. You need to know where to go for an SOS signal to do anything. We do a little Duck Game. We do play Duck Game. I guess I'm not as involved enough in the Duck Game community these days. But thank you for following, Tater. I will play Duck Game. I will play Duck Game soon. I have to get back to Duck Game. Communication can be useful, but in space, it's just not in this situation. If you're just trying to get home, sending out an SOS signal is not gonna help. If you have a computer, you're going home. If you have an SOS signal, you're still shooting in the dark here. I wouldn't know. I'm gonna put it in probably needed. Right? Is that where I put it? That's where I put it. Because that's just how I feel about it. That's just what I think. No, communicating with people is not important. All right, listen. We got both Ionium jets. The first one says this is a jet that it needs to propel itself through deep space. This is very important. The jet's very important because you need to run through space. Almar is worried that it's damaged and needs to system check it. After being collected, it's placed on the ship's hull. This seems very, very important. In real life, Ionium is a radioactive isotope of thorium with a mass number of 230. I don't know why they listed the mass number on the Wikipedia, but thank you. And then we also have the second Ionium jet. It says it probably provides a slight boost, but it could easily be used for smoother flying and quicker turns. So here's where we break this down. Because the first Ionium jet, I'm going to say is absolutely needed. The second one is only helping. I'm gonna put the second one in debatable. Because it seems like with just one, you are able to go through space, and the second one just makes things smoother. Put it in probably needed. I mean, I don't think it's probably needed though. I really think it belongs in debatable because I don't think you're gonna need it. I don't think you're gonna need it. You just need one. So I think the second one could help in life or death situations, but I'm not going to say that it's needed. I'm not going to say that it's needed. It's like kidneys. Exactly. It is like kidneys. You only need one. Two is smooth sailing, but one is enough to get you by. No, it's not going to be as good, but we're not trying to be as good. We're just trying to be like what is absolutely needed to get home. There are things that will make it easier to get home, but we want the things that are rated based on how much we actually need them. All we have to do is get home. We don't need support. If Almer has to stay awake the whole time and drive home manually himself, that's fine. As all he needs to do is just know how to get there and have the power to do so. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, we got both Ionium jets. Next up, we have the main engine. This one is not debatable. That is literally needed. You need an engine. He cannot lift off of the planet without this engine. Without counter thrust, you will spin forever. I will say I didn't think of that. I'm gonna put it in probably needed. I think you're right about that. I think counter thrust is an important point. I do think that there's probably other things that are helping to steer the Dolphin. I don't think it's just these jets, because that would be weird. But I think it is probably a major force in steering, and I'm gonna put it in probably needed. I think that convinced me good enough. The main engine we need. I'm not, we need the main engine. That is just the way it is. If you want to know the trivia about the main engine, there is none. There is no trivia on this page about the main engine, so that's that. All right, listen, next up we have not needed. Massage machine is not needed. Like, literally, it's not needed by the game to take off. This is all this does. All this does is just massage Olimar's back. You don't need it. You do not need it. You do not need it. You do not need it. Okay? Don't forget your game gifts. I put a wig. It's actually, I tried to do the full wig that you could put on your little guy at the bottom, but I couldn't fit it right, and it looked weird. So you just get this. You just get this frontal portion. So yeah, that's that. Listen, Nova Blaster, not needed. I know it's not needed. I think all it really means is that Omar is going to have to be a little more careful when he's steering. Probably take shorter naps instead of full nights of sleep. But I don't think the Nova Blaster is needed. I mean, it's not needed by the game. Yo, good luck to everyone. Good luck to everyone in their battle royale. I don't think it's needed by the game. No dogfights. No dogfights. This is under the assumption that pirates are not going to interfere. Maybe. Pirates, okay, under the assumption that pirates might interfere, if you have the guard satellite, you're fine. If you don't have the guard satellite, no, I don't think the Nova Blaster is needed. I think as long as you can warp drive away, you're fine. I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. Okay. After that, we have the Omega Stabilizer. Now, when I was a kid, this is a fun fact. When I was a kid, I always thought this was his seat. I thought this is where he sat in this dolphin. This is actually needed to fly straight, which I think is probably needed. I'm not gonna say it's super needed, but he pretty much just says, "Oh my God, Commander Root versus Sleepybot." No way, no way. Congratulations, Commander Root. Good job. Okay, listen. I'm going to say this is probably needed because it seems really important, but it doesn't seem totally important, so I'm going to say, like yes, driving straight would be great. Driving straight would be absolutely helpful. Wow, look at all the people. Hello, everybody. Driving straight would be absolutely helpful, but I don't know if it's, like, super helpful. If you can't fly straight, you're going to burn a lot of fuel. But we have infinite fuel sources. That's right. So we put the Kronos reactor in needed. If you have the Kronos reactor, you don't need to worry about fuel so much on the ship at least. Not driving straight could definitely be an issue, but he says he primarily uses it for storms, which makes me think it's not really needed. What? That's my opinion on that. I don't think I think it's probably needed because driving straight is definitely important, but it's not super needed. That's all I'm saying. All right, this next piece is the pilot seat. This is actually a required piece by the game. It's a cushion. It's literally just his seat cushion. Can he get home without it? Absolutely. It does help to be comfortable, but you don't need a seat cushion. Okay? That's just the rules. Them's the rules. All right, listen, the positron generator. Now, the positron generator, he uses this to heat up his instant space noodles. He does actually mention that he is eating instant space noodles without heating them up. So he does have a food source. He doesn't need it. This is absolutely not needed. This is pretty much just to power, like, how do you eat them raw? Aren't they hard? It's pretty much just to power his microwave and other appliances, I think. Driving without a seat, yeah, it would suck, but, it's doable. How do you fly without a seat in space? I mean, if you actually look inside his cockpit, he is standing. Hard noodles are cookies. They don't have any flavor. That's the problem. But he can eat them without it. Now, this next part, I'm going to say, I think is needed. Well, this comes down again to rate. Okay, listen. Actually, this is definitely needed. All right, so this is his cockpit canopy. It goes over where he is in the ship. I think he's going to need this in deep space. It says it turns the harsh radiations of space into soft infrared rays that aren't harmful to the body. Absolutely needed. He's going to die before he gets home if he doesn't have this. He's going to die if you go into space. Yeah. Yeah, if you need it in deep space, he's going to need it. No, I put the cockpit in needed. I put the cockpit in needed. All right? Listen. Next up we have the repair type bolt. And this one says, looks like an extraordinary bolt. Not an extraordinary bolt, mind you. An ordinary bolt. And it's actually a robotic marvel that can fix anything in the ship. Let's see. It resembles a wind-up key. There's no trivia. All we know is that this just fixes little things. Okay, listen. He says, can fix anything on the ship that's broken. But he also says it's good because he gets terribly bored fixing little glitches. So I think he can actually fix the things that this repairs, but he uses this so he doesn't have to. It kind of looks like a convenience thing. It kind of looks like a convenience thing. I'm just saying. It kind of looks like it's not totally necessary. The repair thing is important, but we're not just bringing things for the sake of bringing them. I am going down the list and saying what is needed or not to get off the planet. I don't think it's needed. I'll put it in debatable. Because it can repair things, but I think he primarily can fix most things. It seems like he's saying that he'll fix the glitches. We don't know if it'll repair. I guess it repairs anything, but you know, I don't really think it's needed. I'm debating with myself right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably not needed. Debatably, because it could fix the ship if something's wrong with the ship, but we don't know that anything's wrong with the ship beyond, like, you know, obviously it crashed on a planet, whatever, but we don't know more beyond that. So that's all I'm saying. The shock absorber. This says it counteracts the shaking and swaying during spaceflight, making the flights taken by Olimar in the Dolphin much smoother. So obviously a shock absorber in a car exists. It is a real thing. I don't think it's needed. He calls it a nifty little device, first of all. So I'm honestly going to put it in probably not needed. It would definitely make the flight home a lot better, but it's very close to definitely not needed for me. Because a little rocking and swaying, it's a convenience thing. Yeah, it's a comfort thing. I'm going to say probably not. So, you know, that's that. Next up, we have the space float, which by the game is not needed. It allows someone to stay adrift in space if their ship is shot out from under them. I don't really know what that means. This float is an absolute necessity for any pilot who lacks skill at swimming in space. An excellent swimmer like me has no need for something like this. Okay. Nope. Unneeded. Not needed. He literally says that he does not need it. And the game says you don't need it. So we're going to go with no. Not needed. Next up, we have the... Where is it? UV lamp. Now, no, again, this is not needed by the game to make it home. But it's great for tanning. But it's not related to anything. So, of course, that is also going to go into not needed. I'm not, you know, that's not really up for debate, I suppose. Anything that's not required is pretty much going into not needed. And then we have the whimsical radar, which says, this allows the player to view the map. You don't have maps in Pikmin 1 until you get this item. I think that's pretty interesting. Let's see what it says. I will be able to see all nearby ship parts in a single glance. So this detects ship parts. I guess I'm going to say probably needed. Because I think, well, I might actually move it down to debatable. Because it is just a radar. It's just telling him where things are. I think maybe I think if you're driving manually, you won't need it. If you are looking out of your little canopy and can see the things in front of you, I don't think you'll need it. Because it's only detecting your radius. So that's just what I'm thinking is I'm going to put it in debatable. I almost wanted to put it really high up, but I kind of don't feel like it's that super necessary now that I'm really thinking about it, you know? And finally, from the other side, just turn around, dude. Just turn around. All you got to do is turn around. Lean more toward probably. I mean, it's not really needed. I don't really think it's that needed because all it does is show you what's around you, but I mean it's not like totally necessary. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Finally, the zirconium rotor. It's probable, but it's not guaranteed. Like, you know what? I'll move it up. But I'm not putting it in definitely needed because I don't think it's definitely needed. It's probably needed. Maybe. I don't know. I guess it helps, but I wouldn't say it's definitely needed. That's all I'm saying. All right, so this one is a part made of rust-proof zirconium. It's a rotor. He said I had to pay a lot extra to have this installed. I suspect the mechanic overcharged me. In real life, zirconium is a gray-white transition metal, which resembles titanium. It is highly resistant to corrosion. I don't really know what this does. I think it just rotors things. I think it's a scam. I'm gonna put it in probably not needed, just because a rotor seems a little more important. You know, but I don't think it's like totally important. So again, that's just what I'm thinking. But there it is. The definitive tier list of the parts that you may need in Pikmin 1 to take off. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's where I think we go with this. Okay? In theory, if I ever get really good at somehow hacking Pikmin 1, you would need these parts at the top here to take off. You need those parts to take off. But then, I think, so, I feel like you could have some kind of way to be like, without all these parts, without like, if you have all the parts on the top, you have like, I would say maybe a 50% chance of getting home. And then these, like this, the probably needed would add like 8% chance per part. And then debatable would probably add like, you know, like 2% chance. And then probably not needed would add like 1% chance. And then definitely not needed would not add any chance. No chance that you need these things to do anything. So that's just what I'm thinking. Right? 50% chance to get home. Because, like it or not, even with a computer, a power source, a method of traveling through hyperspace, a jet engine, a normal engine, and the radiation canopy, you're still kind of floating in the dark a little bit here. I mean, you know where to go, but a lot of this other stuff is going to be needed for smaller events that could come up while you're flying through space. That's just what I'm saying. So, you know, keep that in mind. Keep in mind. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of stuff that could happen in space. And so you need all this stuff to get home. Of course, everything would be ideal, so he didn't waste money getting scammed and whatever else. But, you know, that's just what I'm saying. That is just what I'm saying. That's just what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for watching this tier list. I'm sorry that I brought down my huge debut with doing a Pikmin 1 tier list, but it felt really important, and I didn't have anything else to do. So let's just quickly go over the review here, okay? Let us review everything about me. These are my facts. These are my likes and dislikes. These are the series I like and don't like. These are all the projects I'm working on or want to work on. This is all of my info for various things. Again, in case anyone wants to do art and you want to post it on Twitter, you can hashtag it now. Very important, because I'm trying to commandeer the Sleepy Art hashtag. So I think it's important that if you want to do anything like that, it would be really fun. I actually have another model that I'm going to put into Colossal Caverns that I'm working on with Kai. So that's something else entirely. So don't worry about this one. But I actually have a lot of things that I can do with this. So I can use this model on VR chat. So if we ever want to do any kind of VR chat, I can use this model for it. So I can be real in VR chat. That's really cool. We could all meet up. When I model Sleepy Town and put it in VR chat, we will meet up in Sleepy Town. Yeah. I didn't put it on here, but also my Discord is discord.gg/sleepy if you ever want to hang out with everybody in the Discord. That's everything. That's all I have. Yeah, I think the 3D model is really, really cool. Now it's over. That's the end of the stream. It was short, but we have a big day tomorrow. Everyone that's watching now, if you want, I'm actually starting tomorrow is Sleepy Town Draft League Year 2. And that means that people pick 11 Pokemon and then they battle them each week. Each week you battle one team, and you have to battle someone new every week, and you pick out like a team, 6 Pokemon from the 11, and then you battle each other. Yeah, I'll post a tier list on Twitter and on Discord. So, and then yeah, the league starts tomorrow. So make sure you're there tomorrow. I'm thinking 6 p.m. ish, probably. We are going to draft Pokemon right here. I have a crazy setup for it that I made in OBS. It looks really cool. And I'm hoping that everybody will appreciate it because it took me a lot of time to set up. So yeah, be here tomorrow at 6. It's 2 hours earlier than my usual stream. But also on Saturdays, I usually stream at like 12, right? So it doesn't even matter. I'm gonna fix like my schedule and stuff. That's somewhere, I don't know if it's below the stream or if it's on my page or something. I'm gonna fix my schedule because I have a lot of changes coming up. But generally, I'm still streaming around 8 on the weekdays. But I think I'm gonna try to start streaming every day of the week, just at 8 o'clock. I have some games I'm gonna do on Tuesday and Thursday. And then I have, you know, we're gonna start other games from Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Dragon Quest, Halo, all that stuff. So that's it. That's what I have. Tomorrow, Draft League. Be there. 6 p.m. probably. We're at least gonna start talking about it. Okay? And then I will see you all there. So thank you for being here for my huge little debut. Blah 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 blah. I wanna tell you all that I appreciate you a whole lot for sitting with me through this Pikmin tier list, which probably a lot of the people that were here in the beginning were like, why am I watching a VTuber tier Pikmin ship parts. It's fine. Thanks everyone for being here. Thanks everyone that was here. Thanks everyone that will be here. Thank you everybody that's in my life at all. I love all of you, and I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.